I had a very vague plan of coming to the US, and I actually started going to school back home, and I started studying international relations. And but by that time I had already applied to schools in the US, but I wasn't really sure. Then in my classes, my professors would always say, oh, this is Sao Paulo, but it is in New York, or they would constantly mention New York and constantly mention the US and all the researchers and the people there were doing the work that I was interested in. And I got my decisions, and I got into NYU, obviously. And it seems like the best school because of all the international campuses that the school has. And the professors are doing very interesting work in these areas, and so that's why I'm here. I mean, there have been a few awkward moments of, oh, so you speak Spanish? And I'm like, no. But usually the fact that someone asks me that question means that they're American, because they don't know. And I get it because it is a country in Latin America, but it's not Hispanic. And a lot of Brazilians are not sure if they should identify as Latin America, which is a fair question to ask. And I don't know if there's a right or wrong answer to that. There is a lot of curiosity and ignorance, and sometimes it's annoying, obviously. And I try not to be offended by any questions, but sometimes it's a little hard because it sounds as if everything south of the border is the same, which is obviously not true. There's a tweet that I've been thinking about a lot, and I promise it's related to this. It's like the word Latinx. Some people have issues with it because it's just like Latin and X after that. I try to remind myself that Spanish is not a native language to the Americans, and Portuguese is not a native language. So I don't know, I feel like there should be a better word. You know what I mean? I think I found a new word that I hate the most, which is exotic. And I think a lot of people use that word to describe food or describe people, but there are I don't think it applies to anything really, because it's only a matter of perspective. You can say anything or anyone's exotic, and that's one thing that I've heard very often about especially Brazilian women, which is just ridiculous. You should never say that about a person, or don't believe what you see in the flyers or whatever. But yeah, I think a lot of times it's an opportunity to bring some sort of knowledge to the person that's asking questions.